1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday, Diana!
Hi, Diana. I want to say a way that you make me feel brave is pretty much whenever I see you. But okay, let me explain, because the way you dress and the way you speak and the way you hold yourself in the world is such it's such a statement, and it makes me so inspired to be more brave in how I express myself in everyday life. So thank you. And happy birthday,
Diana, holy fuck, woman. You, I think I could like write a whole book about the times and moments and ways in which I am braver because of knowing you. And I think that the thing I want to share here is the invitation to be co-dominant with you on this. That your trust in me and you calling me dragon, that like I do like yes, I love myself, da 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 da, but I also like you see my light and power so like in a way that feels scary to me and gives me courage. Like the courage is it's not feeling the fear, but it's like feeling this invitation to be my fullest dragon self because of what you see in me. And I am so grateful beyond words, and I love you so much.
When I think of brave and Diana, the first thing I think of is when Diana and Daniela came over to my house to ask me or tell me about the show to possibly co-produce it. And Daniela said Diana was going to bring her guitar and was going to play for me. And I, as someone who performs and plays guitar badly and stuff, I felt like, wow, that's such an intimate thing to do for her to come. She's willing to come and play me these songs she had written, and I think one was pretty new, in my house just for me, like a personal concert. I was very touched by that this was before I knew Diana. And then we talked for so long, we were all hitting it off. Daniela had to leave, and Diana, I said, it's totally fine. You do not have to audition for me. You don't have to play any songs. And she said, no, I want to. And she played me 2 songs in my living room. And it was very intimate and moving. And it was beautiful. It worked. I wanted to go produce the show.
Hey Diana, happy birthday, you're amazing. I'm going to tell you about a time you made me feel brave. And it was the first time I saw a run through of your show, which was pretty late in the process. Everyone had seen it except for me. But watching it, I realized, oh my God, if she can do this, I can do this too. And it wasn't because I felt bad about myself, but I felt so much larger after watching you do your work. And from there became a beautiful journey of watching the show progress and feeling braver and braver every time I encountered it.
Thank you for giving me the courage to produce your amazing show. That's what you did. And this is everything Rattlestick is and should be, so thank you.
Happy birthday, Diana. I am so grateful to be a part of this production and to be around you, and just being around you and seeing what you're doing and feeling inspired by you is just such a powerful gift, and it makes me feel brave, and it makes me feel like maybe one day I can do something like this too. And you combined activism and theater and music and beautiful people, and I feel so welcome here, and this is such a beautiful thing to be a part of, and I'm just so thankful.
Hi Diana, happy birthday. One moment that you made me feel brave was during one of the pre-show moments where you stood on your soapbox at the Lark and had your hat and the sunglasses and were fairly still, and you were meeting one of my best friend's partners at the time for the first time, and The way you lit up when you both met each other and took each other in and accepted each other at that moment was so gorgeous and full of joy. And I thought, here's a woman who's about to embark on one of the scariest things in the world, performing live in your lingerie in front of large people, advocating for a more equitable, sane, beautiful world. And you took the time before that, not privately to sort of pull yourself together, but in front of people, to build community and also sort of take care of yourself at the same time. And I thought, oh yeah, that's what we can do. Like, that's how we can fight this fight together, while also maintaining some of our sanity. It was gorgeous. Thanks. Love you.
Hi, Diana. Wow, am I grateful for you and our new friendship. New friendship that feels already like an old friendship. Diana you made me braver. I just met you right when I was starting this job. Going to your rehearsal was one of the first things I did in this role. So like being here and around Rattlesnake was still like a very kind of like unfamiliar and like, you know, something that I was working my way through. And you welcomed my voice and all of me in a way that totally changed my relationship to this place. So thank you for helping me in that that huge step in my journey.
Hello world. It's Wednesday night after the first preview. Around 6 o'clock tonight, earlier, I recorded a video with Corey, and I talked about another way in which Diana made me feel brave. I talked about like how it was really inspiring to see like an East Asian Smithy, another Smithy theater person, like just like out here killing it in New York, making stuff. And it was completely true, but it was not the story that I wanted to tell. So here's a story that I wanted to tell. Working on my lingerie play with Diana has made me want to shave my head.
A time when Diana made me feel brave, or that I wanted to be more brave, was when we were doing the reading at the Lark, and at the end she had all the audience members come up on stage and hold the brown paper bags with the statements on them, and it was just a beautiful cornucopia of different people that I saw a lot of elderly people holding the bags, and that really just touched me and made me want to do more, put more love and courage and support into the world.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Diana. So a time when you made me brave was the first time we were listening to your Aphrodisiac of Courage sermon up at the Lake House, and you said, tell the person you want them, and the person you don't want them. And I sort of, that resonated a lot with me, but then I sort of expounded upon that. And what that means to me on a bigger level, on a macrocosmic level, is to actually embody your beliefs, to actually stand in them, and actually stand against the things you oppose. And don't compromise, you know, don't have the courageous ability to entirely stand in the truth of your beliefs.
Happy birthday, Auntie Diana! We just wanted to say happy birthday from Oregon. We are so proud of you, and I'm so thankful that you're the auntie of my wonderful, beautiful, strong daughters, and they have an incredible role model in you. I am thinking to a time when you made me incredibly brave, which was a few years ago at the holidays when you came back to Portland, and I had invited a refugee to stay with us, and she was having some severe mental health issues, and you were my rock and helped me and her through some very difficult times. And you even spoke French, and you were so kind to her and genuine, and you genuinely cared, and I was so proud of everything that you did to help us. Anyway, we love you very much. Happy birthday.
Wait, before you turn it off, Andy.
And Maya wants to show you one more thing that she's very proud of.
I earned it from school. I collect compliments, and when I get 10 compliments, I get a sticker.
That's right.
Bye.
Auntie Diana, you would have, how many stickers would she have by now? 1 million?
1 million.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Auntie Di Di.
Diana has made me feel brave from before I ever actually met her in person, from watching the street installations in 2014. And then I started following in 2017, and then actually getting to meet her this year was like this amazing thing. And it made me brave because in meeting her, I realized that her bravery wasn't some extra magical thing. She was just like an awesome human who decided to do this thing. And that it doesn't take any sort of special skill or to know some special person or have gone to some special school. You just have to like be yourself as wholly as you can be. And that's how Diana taught me to be brave.
Diana's street installations are always really inspiring to me, but one day that she extra super inspired me was when we were shooting in rural Virginia in a really conservative town at her public restroom installation. And after starting the day with a bunch of unwelcome reactions and people who were not into what she was doing, she powered through and she stayed on her soapbox, and we ended up meeting some really great people that day. And she really taught me that even when you're met with resistance, you can always power through and find whatever it is on the other side of that.
Hi, Diana. One of the most important times is when you came to Gay Brunch for Middle Voice in 2016 and sang Will You Still Love Me? It was a very hard time being a Latin gay man in this country, specifically having one of my dearest best friends in Orlando, who really came out at Pulse, and you singing that song for us and with us and uplifting us was just, here's this little Asian woman saying fuck people because we have to be stronger and united, and that was very uplifting, and I definitely became more brave that day because of you. So thank you.
Happy birthday, Courage Woman. I am so lucky to know you and to learn from you every day. I think that there are probably a million ways that I could say that you have made my life and the world bigger and brighter and braver and sparklier. But one that comes to mind that still really gets me here every time I watch your concert, and I've now watched it a lot of times, is when you sing My Freedom, and when you say, I will fight this uphill battle, I fought you then, I'll fight you now. And the truth of that, the in my bones knowledge that I have seen you do that, fight then and fight now, is endlessly inspiring and instructive to me. And you live every day as a tremendous example of how to be stronger. So thank you so much. Happy birthday.
Hi Diana, I assume you're going to see this video. A moment that you made me feel brave was when we were in the basement of the Delancey together, and you said, hey, does anybody here want to play this quarter drum set on this next song that most of you have never heard? And I said, it's not something I feel comfortable doing, but in this moment, my courage exceeds my fear. And I'm very glad that I played those drums for you, Diana.
Diana, I feel like in the last year since I've met you, I have made more brave acts towards my queerness than ever before. Standing here next to your vulva, being a part of your installation where I ended up making out with a gay man to come out as being queer, and being able to sort of call my parents and tell them that they should be aware of that was sort of a really huge moment for me. And thank you so much for your courage, because it made space for me to be courageous in a place that I was wanting to hide very deeply, and for making me do it in a way that's sort of unimaginably very, very crazy queer and amazing. I love you so much.
Hi Diana, happy birthday! I've known Diana for over a decade now, so there's not just one moment that comes up where she's made me feel brave. She makes me feel brave almost every day, just by her sheer will to live and her tenacity and verve for life, and the way that she just attacks issues, problems, concerns, joy, trial, tribulation. She is so spontaneous, and she inspires me to be the same. I'm trying my best. Happy birthday, Diana.